lower portions of the map into connector in particular for the CT forces. And Navi see what's going on. Taps to the head of the first and the second. Pogo doing amazing stuff against BQ and Quicks, taking out those first couple of frags for Navi.
Yeah, fantastic start. Fast little play up towards the top of Con, and for Lilmix, I want to try and see if they can retake this. CTs have just abandoned the area, and now the bomb's been dropped for Monesi. This round has just fallen apart completely. They know that Get Right's out towards Con. Lilmix are just running out of options now.
Get Right and Bowden trying to think and grab that bomb and try to do some damage, but Bowden's P250's taken out, so it's all left to Get Right in a 1v5 and what looks to be a very clean start for Navi here in the pistol round.
Have taken a bit of an aggressive duel out towards that short water position, looking to try and see if they can take some of this map presence back. Pogo going far in towards Connector, being flashed in too, but now the trade's going in favor of the T side, I say that, and now we go back to a 2v2. Spencer Head pushing out for the short position, and now the B side's opened up, they can get the bomb down easily.
Yeah, and Carey does have himself a defuse kit, but no utility to work well. Still a little bit of time for Carey. Just got a dry face and get those kills in. Still very possible given the state of things. Looking out, not catching Bowden, and over faces to try to look back towards the corner, and
Черт, опять! Где же взять нормальный скин?
Ищешь, как получить топовые скины? Твой крутой дроп уже на Hellstore. Кидай вызов оппоненту в коин-флип и умножай свой инвентарь за 5 секунд. А в режиме классик ты можешь сорвать джекпот с 50 центов, который получишь при входе бесплатно. Заходи на Hellstore и забирай свои новые скины. Ссылка в описании.
well, right now, probably not a thought in their minds. I'm sure that maybe someone on the Lilmix side is thinking about it. But Orpin and Monesi is going to be thinking about getting these 2 kills. Only gets the 1 frag though. Fear's there for the trade out of the fountain area. Weren't ready for that mid aggression. As also Bowden falls from that short pipe angle. So 2 versus 4. And again, Get Right and Quicks. Remember work to be done here. No flashbangs over the AWP, focusing mostly on that back corner, and Pogo's at the front corner gets his 2K involved with the bomb being dropped and the CTs having all the control. It looks like finally Navi are going to break this streak.
Oh, to be so incredibly young to come through for Navi Junior, and you've just got to hope that years to come we're going to see a lot from them, but we're also going to see a lot from them right now. Aggression again out towards this fountain position. Monesi has got to be able to try and get out of here alive. Oh, just evades Get Right, and Carey provides that support in time.
Yeah, good move to bail him out. Get Right. And Quicks trying to grab that AWP to support Svedge ahead. 2 versus the 2. I've not had anything so far here in this round. Nades on, damage done, Quicks and Sved tagged to half HP or so. Third man also on rotation towards that B site. The AWP for Quicks just slow walks. The AK spray of Sved's completely blinded off, hoping to get some sort of headshot or some sort of tag damage through that smoke. But no one from the CT side is there to receive it. So there's a smoke back, cross, flash going over. Quicks watching above and below, but seeing nothing again.
There's so many players here at B. Like, they've got to just get these kills instantly, and it's not going to happen. 3 players out to the side.
Looking on the AWP caught by Get Right on that boost spot. Another great boost, this time working for the favor of Lilmix. Fear watching AUG on the right-hand side. Does catch Svedge ahead. Swing back on Get Right. Not as successful. The AK trying to transfer in against the second CT. And Get Right gets a 3K. All left to Cynics as the last man in the 1 versus 3 situation. Nade up. No idea how close Get Right is. So Get Right gets a quadra to casualties. Navi have been the ones left unscathed thanks to the utility players in the back passive positions. Quicks having no idea that Pogo was going to extend. Fortunately, Svedge heads there for the quick trade. So there's not a man advantage that lasts long here for Navi.
Yeah, volley out towards barrels, and Cynic has got to move. He's got to get over towards water, get those rotates forward, and for Lilmix, they're running down the clock low, but the CTs are on the defensive.
They've been able to work these low time rounds work so far. They haven't lost the bomb at the last moment, and they're not going to get given a chance here on Navi to do the same for this round. Sved comes up with a kill on Cynics, and Carey there with a trade. The AWP Monesi is also here at the graffiti entrance. Get Right watching heaven for the moment, saw nothing. Fear is now going to get there and try and provide support. Orpin a Bowden, swing back, blinding off the AWP. Fear was getting in the way, but honestly there with a great counteraction. And again, even standing. Now they've got to check get right here at Grill. The AK spray is so awkward. And now BQ will remain seeing Monesi. Spray through, takes a tag on Kerry, swings back the AK spray. Good for damage, not for the frag. Trying to look for his opening couple of picks. The smoke goes down, quick spin, so get ahead of it. Spray through on the wall, bang, finds Pogo. Sved caught off in the trade back. Quick still fragging away for the double, but on Kerry there with a 3v3.
Yeah, Modesty doesn't know about the player in for the bathrooms, and that was a really nice play from Quicks, just working off the info. Oh, hang on a minute. Bomb could get seen from Ankara.
That's going to be everything. That might be round right there. He sees the bomb. CT's don't adjust for it just yet, not knowing where the T side are at, but Get Right's about to be in with a shock of his life. Does he detect it? Actually, AK looks around the corner, almost wins the fight, but doesn't quite do so. Monesi with his own AWP pick in back against BQ and finishing off the job against Bowden.
Got to commit towards the A-tag.
That bomb, another kill found. Get Right finds that response in at last, but Fear still in the back of the site. Get Right swinging upon him, drops that bomb. The spray continues BQ with his own kill to trade, but a 1 versus 4 overall for him on Carry. Knowing backup is also arriving on the way. The bomb is on the back of BQ at least. With 15 seconds, can't go for rotation, not with how far he's extended into the site. Getting caught up by on Carry on the site in the end. But be well aware of this one here with his USP. Seeing one player crossing. Doesn't see that bomb just yet. He will now, catching information on 3 at least. Maybe all 4 of the players that are out there. Bowden's now got a task. Held out, aggressive in mid. Smokes and flashes going over. Not going to catch him for blind. Turned away from here at the default position. He's going to go for a pick or backstab. They're going to try to wrap back in towards the bank position. No, Bowden takes the bomb carrier. BQ follows suit. Quick's going to wait for them to make their way in from Dumpster, but the 4 versus 3 has been gained by the CT side.
Yeah, the T's need to get an advantage somewhere, and maybe Pogo out towards the top of Con might be that guy. Deals with that frag, brings it back to a 3-on-3, but they've got to be able to pick up this bomb.
Get Right was the low HP player on Carey, moving up, seeing the boost. Players catches both of them. And now it's all left to Bowden, 1-on-3. Desperate to find Pogo. That's not even going to happen. 2 kills up for him. Into the mid position. Khalil and AK watching out. Bowden with the scout. Look down into the T-side contact position. Seen there, Monesi gets that frag in. Bowden dealt with to a 5 versus 3, and the Deagles continue watching out here for Get Right. Monesi close, taps through 2 on towards the likes of Monesi. That's one good frag to return back. Get Right playing the off-angle bait. Cannot get the second headshot in. Spanish makes it a 3K on for the quadra against Donkeri, but no, the SMG a quick step to win it all. With 9 seconds, had to swing back and deny the bomb plant.
Got a little bit of a jump spot from Bowdenmaster, getting flashed off angle. Needs to be careful if he wants to repeat this.
Monesi with your pick. Bowden found BQ with several players around that corner, and Carey still gets the secondary kills. So effective cleaning up of the long presence from the CT side. Lilmix with a very important round to try and win, and well, they've lost those first couple of picks back. Need some serious trades to their favor. AK and M4 here on the A side. Swing on the M4, gets that first frag. The AWP will trade it, and Svedge ahead, trying to work back behind this smoke onto the bank. 4 players to find. Quicks gets away with 1 frag, so Sved with a 1 versus 3 clutch. That bomb will go down. Something tells me he won't win this round, though.
It doesn't look possible, does it? Great shot coming out for the Deagle, even close up towards the dumpster.
Molotov in, smoke up, Bowden gets that first frag. No rotations baited, still 3 players on the B side. Monesi trades back, quick to arrest on Get Right to try and hold most of the defensive. Swing onto scene, 2 players. Alongside Fedge ahead with the crossfire, both M4s. Clean house against the bomb carrier, and it's back up. Monesi with the AWP, suppressed back as he falls. It'll be all left to Fear. And he's fearing for this round. 10 to the board, Lilmix, Na'Vi Jr. on carrier of Fear. Noises are being made there on the water position, but the flash is going over on 2 pieces of utility. Fear makes his way out, checks all the back lines. His teammates to come in from monster control will now be suppressed against the CT side by a single smoke. Quicks peeks ahead of it, gets his Deagle shooting against Onkeri, doubling up against Fear as well. Pogo trades it, but Get Right with the CZ. The back lines holds himself together at ramp. Monesi there with his response. M4 scene dropping out of heaven still. Sved ahead comes up with that kill. Bomb plant needs to be secured at the last second. And Sved will secure that second kill of his own right to get the 11th for Lilmix. Monesi doing his damage, not quite getting that frag. Falls back to try the retake angles, and Monesi gets into a 3-on-3.
This is actually becoming a recovery now for the T side. They're going to get the bomb down out towards the side. They know the Quicks has come through, burning out towards the truck position, and Sved's been able to get in front of the smoke.
Quicks follows suit on Monesi to it, all leaves it to Cynics. One of the new players here, gets that first, no more than that. Trade back onto Svedjahen, get the defuse in. Last player left here in 1 versus 2 scenario.
A lot of damage has still been done up towards the CT side. No more is going to be able to be continued, though. M4 on a dual peak comes through from the CT side. And for Lilmix, they're able to now get the lead, Jay, going into 14-13 now.